The O'Fallon community bands have been making music in O'Fallon for decades. Their shows are a tradition at O'Fallon Jammin', and they've played patriotic marches at dozens of public ceremonies at the Veterans Memorial Walk. If you're a fan of Broadway tunes and classic 1920s jazz, it's probably a safe bet that you've seen countless performances by these talented musicians. And today on Energy, we sat down with Gene Garza, band director since 1997, to talk about his experiences leading this incredible group. Gene has directed 20 years worth of community band shows, but his love for music dates as far back as he can remember.
Well, I don't know where I would be in life if I hadn't gotten into music. I started playing trombone in the 7th grade, and I just loved music. It was just fun playing. I just always have liked music. I've always got music running through my head, even now. And when I finished high school, I laid out a year, and then I went up to University of Missouri and became a music major. And then that's where I met my wife, and she was also a music major.
Gene would earn his degree in musical education, and he spent a year teaching music in Mexico, Missouri. But it wasn't long before life took him in another direction. He was drafted into the Army, but even there, his love for music couldn't be stopped. He played in the Army band at Fort Leonard Wood and was transferred to Heidelberg, Germany for a time. After he got out of the Army, Gene got into arranging music, and he played in a few bands off and on while he worked a regular job. But it wasn't until retirement that Gene finally found the perfect outlet for his passion.
I finally decided I was going to retire from work after 22 years, and that's when I got a call from Cindy Springer, and she wanted to know if my wife would be interested in directing the band. And so I asked her. She said, "Oh no, I don't have time for that." So then I said, "Well, Cindy, how about me?" So it's like, I've got a degree in music and everything, and I was ready to, conduct again. It's just a ball conducting. And that's when I started in '97, and in just this year, I completed my 20th year. When I conduct a band, it's just so much fun. My philosophy in the concert is like, is the audience going to like the music? Is the band going to like the music? And do I like the music? But that's third. And I just want to present a nice, enjoyable concert with music, the kind of music I think the audience would like to hear and the band would like to play, and of course what I would like to conduct.
One of the toughest jobs for Gene is putting together the perfect set list. The community concert band and jazz band are famous for putting on bombastic, thrilling performances for their audiences, time after time.
I like to do jazz band music of the big band era. Glenn Miller, Count Basie, Henry Mancini is my absolute favorite. I love Henry Mancini. And John Williams, he's terrific composer. And the good big bands are not necessarily all sweet music, it's just, jazz. That's what I try to concentrate on. In the concert band, we do a lot of musicals, music from Hollywood, movies and everything, some marches, and just something light and, like I say, what I think the audience might like to hear.
After 20 years of leading these performers, Gene is finally taking a well-deserved rest, and the upcoming show on Veterans Day will be his last as director. But even as his time with the community bands comes to an end, he can look back with pride on over 20 years of music in O'Fallon.
Oh, I'm proud. I'm proud of the band. I'm proud of myself. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work, but I've enjoyed it, and I plan on continue playing with the band because I just love the music. I love that type of music.
Thank you.